If you have a regular bank account like everyone else, there are funds transferred every day to your account and from your account. If the transactions are within Germany, everything should be pretty smooth. Transferring funds between banks inside the European Union is also easy, fast and free of charge when you use SEPA. But what about transfers outside the EU? Well, if you want to move money from abroad to Germany or from Germany to abroad, the situation is different. You basically have two options to get it done. And I'll show you both in this video. What's up everyone? Welcome to a new video from PerFinEx, the #1 financial planner for expats living in Germany. We believe that financial education leads to financial success, and that's why we upload easy to understand videos on all topics of personal finance every single week. And since there's no better time to take care of your financial future than right now, subscribe to our channel and reach out on WhatsApp if you have a personal question. We're here to help. Today with another PerFinEx Plains, because a lot of my expats tell me that they avoid foreign transfers because it costs them horrendous fees and takes a very long time. That's not necessarily true. But before we come to the two possible options to transfer funds globally, let me tell you one very important legal rule that applies to all transfers: incoming funds to Germany, outgoing funds outside of Germany, no matter which way. All foreign bank transfers from the amount of 12,500 euro must be reported by law to the German Bundesbank. Even transfers to your own accounts if you are a resident or a company in Germany. Please don't worry, that's not a lot of work and nothing scary. It will just get scary if you don't do it. Because if you do not report your transfer by the 7th calendar day of the following month, your report is considered as not submitted. And that's a criminal offense that can result in a fine of up to 30,000 euro. And the German government doesn't mess around in money issues. If you ever had trouble with Finanzamt, you know exactly what I mean. So report your foreign bank transfer and report it in time for your own good. There's 3 ways to do this. Probably the fastest and easiest way is by phone. You can call the service hotline of the Bundesbank free of charge and report your international transfer together with a service employee. Hopefully you reach someone who speaks English, so you're not on your own and you cannot forget any important information. Option 2 is by mail. That may be best if you make regular international transfers. You can just write down your data, like in the example reports of the Bundesbank, and send it to them instead of passing your information on by phone. Check the first link in the description for all contact information and possible ways to submit your report. You can also use the reporting portal, that's option 3. But to do this, you first of all need to register online with your registration number and just call them. Really, that's the easiest way. The link with the service phone number is in the description. I just saved you 30,000 euros in a potential fine. You're welcome. Now that we got that out of the way, we can speak about the 2 ways to transfer money from abroad to Germany and vice versa. Both possibilities basically differ in speed and the amount of fees you have to pay. Wait, what? Fees? Yup. Depending on whatever way you choose, you might have to pay handling fees, sending fees, receiving fees, brokerage fees, third-party fees, bad exchange rates. Wait, what? Bad exchange rates? Yup. Banks can use their own exchange rate that may be different from the real exchange rate that you can find online. So pay attention to save some money. The traditional way of foreign bank transfers from a country outside of the European Union to Germany or vice versa is the international bank transfer. To utilize this way, you need 2 bank accounts, one with a local bank abroad and one with a local bank here in Germany. If you got this, you can make a special foreign bank transfer with your IBAN and your BIC, the bank identifier code, also known as SWIFT code. As already mentioned in the intro, international transfers within the European Union can be done with SEPA. That's fast and free if the bank doesn't need to change the currency, from Swedish krona to euro, for example. Not quite the case with money transfers outside the EU. But what are the fees? It's virtually impossible to make a generally valid statement because every bank determines its fees individually. So the fees are always kind of a black box. Basically, the only way of telling the exact costs of your transfer is using a currency converter after the payment has arrived in the account of the recipient. In addition to potentially high fees, it can take quite some time until the money arrives in the account you want it to. Usually international bank transfers take up to 14 days, but I've seen much longer. So it costs a lot and it takes a long time. Isn't there a more efficient way to transfer money? Yes, there is. With the upcoming fintech startup scene, more and more money transfer services have specialized in foreign bank transfers. These young fintechs have innovative business ideas and a superior infrastructure compared to the traditional banks. In just a few years, these companies have established a worldwide network of bank accounts with the local currency of the country, which basically eliminates the need for currency exchange. How does it work? Quite simple actually. When sending money abroad, you pay into a local bank account here in Germany, and as soon as the money has been credited to this local account, the transfer provider will give the recipient the money out of a local bank account in whatever country you want to send the money to. Basically, the money will never leave the country. As a result, these fintechs offer international money transfers at the real exchange rate plus a small fee that is transparent from the very beginning. So first, you avoid bad exchange rates and hidden costs, and second, the transfer takes just a few days, not weeks. There are many different money transfer services out there. The two best we found from our own research and user ratings are TransferWise and Asimo. That's why we reached out to both of them and secured a special bonus for you. I know you guys like free stuff, don't you? If you register with the link in the description, your first transfer with either one of them is free. No fees. Why did we reach out to both of them? So you can compare which company is the better option for you. Both display their fees and exchange rates transparently in advance. Also, these two in combination should cover almost any country on this planet. So whatever you want to transfer, one of them should got your back. So if you like this option more than a bank transfer, go ahead and open an account in just a few minutes online. If you want to transfer money abroad or receive money from abroad, you basically have these two options. If you want fast and cheap, the new online transfer services are probably right for you. If you don't trust these fintechs and like the traditional way, a foreign bank transfer is more right for you. Let me know in the comments if there are any questions left, or if you want a step-by-step tutorial on how to actually do an international money transfer. Whichever way you choose, don't forget to report your transfer to the Bundesbank if it's more than 12,500 euros. Because nobody else will do it for you. With great money comes great responsibility. See you in the next video.